afternoon, Manchester and Hull, the surrounding areas. I guess I am left without two guests I thought was going to be coming on. However, I guess they couldn't make it, and so I offer my apologies. James, what's his last name, Scott? Oliveira. If you're out there and you got to tune in, come on in and bring in some of your poems. We'd love to hear from you, okay? Um, so we're going to wing it my ear, and I'll be doing a lot of readings that people want. I know it's a 2-hour show, so please just bear with us. Okay. I also know that everything happens for a reason. I invited another person if he can't make it. That's okay. I met a young man by the name of Daniel McNeil, I think it is, and he's a rapper. So I invited him if he wanted to come in, and that's okay. If he can't make it, we can always book it for another day. So if you people, oh, and now we have a city troublemaker.
A city troublemaker?
Yeah, Glen, R.J. Ouelette. Well, aren't you a troublemaker?
No, I'm an instigator.
Well, same thing, isn't it? Welcome aboard, Glen.
You're welcome. Oh, what is that?
That's a microphone.
Yeah.
So, see, if you look over there.
Oh, you got it all set up.
Yeah.
Much better, huh?
Yeah. Get a lot of viewers that way. Last time we had over 300.
Wow.
You know. So, Glen, what is your political field going to be? Are you still going to be in the political field?
I am, but I'm an independent.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't call yourself a political person.
No, I'm not. You know, let me give you an example. If I would have been the new mayor, I still would have been just as common as you are. If it goes up to your head, you don't get to serve the people, do you?
No. You know, the sad part is, I love it, Glen, and you can, is that they all talk about the drug problem we had while they're running for mayor and they're running for alderman and how they're going to do all this. Now we don't hear anything.
I know. It seems the homeless was the biggest problem in the world. Oh, someone's here for you. Send them in.
Okay, bring them on in.
They were talking about the homeless people, and as soon as elections are over, it's like they solved the problem. No, they didn't.
No. Didn't they put it under the rug?
Come on in.
Put her stuff down. Leave her alone.
You know?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Brianna.
Yes.
Right. Did I book you?
No, I met you in the elevator a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
and you gave me your card.
Well, welcome aboard.
Thank
How
you.
do you feel like being guest on the show? Live. This is Brianna.
It's a blessing that she's here.
Isn't
because
it? See,
your guest
into
didn't
work.
show up.
Yeah, so see? Okay. This is Glen R.J. Ouelette.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are
People's
you?
soon-to-be elected mayor.
No.
Yeah. You going to run again?
I might, but this time I'm going to run much earlier. And you've been walking down Elm Street lately, haven't you?
No, I don't dare.
Have you seen the crosswalks?
Yeah, they're horrible.
They're
I will agree with that.
They're less than 2 months old, and they're already destroyed.
Right.
And the company's going to come back in the spring and do it all over again for free. The only
Right.
problem is, if you keep putting plastic cement, the same ton plow will rip it apart. And
Are you a
won't be getting it-
politician?
And
Are
you
you
won't be
interested
getting
in
it free
politics?
forever.
Yeah, because you got a great future in that.
In what?
She's got a great future in the political world.
She does if she wants to. If you're an honest lady.
Yeah.
No,
I try to be.
No, you better be honest. And you do what the people want.
Mm-hmm.
You have a future.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lady I met in the elevator. That sounds kind of kinky, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
More.
Maybe I'm turning straight and don't know it. I don't know. My husband was with me. But one of the things I'm looking at, Glen, is you don't give up.
No, I don't give up.
Yeah. He's a fighter for the people.
You know,
He
Norm,
really is.
I said the day they started repairing it, when I read on the truck that they were putting on plastic cement, I said, oh, by spring it'll be gone. Well, less than 2 months and it's gone.
Now, how much is this costing the city?
Too much. There is one crosswalk that was paid for by a private sector, but it doesn't matter who pays for it. You don't take somebody's money and build it cheap.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree.
Well, you're a
No.
champagne taste lady, right?
Yeah.
With a beer wallet?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard that expression, right? You know.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you? You're over 18, right?
24.
24. You know, she doesn't look it. And we getting older and they getting younger looking.
Both.
Both.
We're getting older and they're getting younger.
Well, you're leaving shortly for Africa.
I'm
right?
leaving. I'm scheduled to leave on the 10th. I just made a doctor's appointment, and I didn't think I was going to make it, but she's going to take me this Friday. So, and I'm going next week. I was supposed to go Friday to get my shots to go to Africa. Because of the storm, I can't go, so I'm going to go Monday. I'm cutting it close.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's who you are. You like taking those close.
I know. I like to move. I like to move that needle.
Right. Can I make it? And you're the same way. You can
Move the
procrastinate
envelope.
very well, can't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
But then you always make it on time. Am I correct?
yeah, a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. I'm gonna have. You're gonna.
Well,
yeah. Are you ready for?
It's better having one or the. It's better not having one or the other than having both, right?
Yeah.
Blessing and a curse.
You know, you have a lot of psychic ability about you.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of that. That's the problem. Everybody has psychic ability. I don't care who you are. Everybody does. You know, it's all in how we interpret it.
Mhm.
You're a hard-working young lady, right?
Mhm.
You also you want to be very successful, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you're going to be. It's up to you, but you got to stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy life. You know, are you in a relationship right now?
Mhm.
Okay, is he encouraging to you?
Yes.
Are you encouraging to him?
Mhm.
But you're also the boss, huh? I love these innocent-looking women or men who always think, "Well, I'll let my boyfriend or my husband or my wife." But they always allow. I think allow their men or what they think they're the boss.
Someone has to wear the pants in the house.
Right, yeah.
One way or the other, right?
You know, and that's true. Also, I'm glad. What do we need to do to? I mean, there are all kinds of, and I'm going to ask you the same question. Thinking, all right, what do we need to do to help the homeless people?
Well, there's a couple of things we could have done, and we missed the boat. For example, if they would have extended the bus route that went into Hooksett Walmart an additional less than half a mile, we could have created 40 jobs to 40 homeless who want to go to work and get their families back in order in an apartment. But they couldn't do that. It will take forever. So now when I come back from Africa in March, I'm going to apply for the grant that they should have applied for, that they won't. And the companies who are going to take part are going to pay for half for 3 months. Well, it's been decided that we're going to buy a minivan, a 15-passenger minivan, and we've got someone that's going to take them to work. Can't rely on the city anymore, but we can give out free tickets for people who have cars to go park at the mall because it's such an inconvenience during Christmas time. I don't get it.
You know what? I was applying for that step saver, that's what they call it, that bus here.
That's $4 per round
Right,
trip. That's
yeah,
$8.
so-
That's expensive.
It is.
If you're on Social
And then you
Security.
got to get a doctor's permission and
Yeah.
everything. And the lady that I talked to was quite rude.
Was she?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, you have a bus stop right there. You can go to the bus stop.
She didn't even ask what your condition was.
No.
Did she?
All she would care about, well, you had to have a doctor's permit. And I said to her, I said, because you have to be in a certain income bracket.
Yeah.
Well, no. She was really quite rude. I hope she's watching because to me, I felt that I was inconveniencing her. I really did. You know, I thought they worked for the people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
No, I always wanted to do this. I paid for that, Mike.
There you go. You did not, I did.
What was his name? Reagan. Ronald Reagan said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is was a very.
By the way, you're on Facebook as well.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, and you got people talking,
Yeah.
texting you.
And are they all watching, what?
Diane Gillette says hi, Lord.
Hi.
Hi, Diane.
Who was it?
Diane.
Gillette?
Yeah.
Okay. Was she the city commissioner at one time?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
If that's the same one.
Okay. But anyway, we're going to do, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do the picture ones. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. I'm
I
going to
do
have
like
you.
this.
You know, I got that, Glen. This is one of my first psychic events that I had at the Unitarian
Really?
Church. This woman. Oh, woman. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norton's Community Corner.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How
Hi,
are you,
Mary.
Mary?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Hey, you
I
get,
had a few things I had to get done today, so.
yeah. Well, can you stop in and visit for a while on the show?
That's why I called and see if you guys were there and ready and everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay, pop right in, Mary.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Catch you a little bit.
Yeah. All righty.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You too.
Bye-bye
Bye-bye.
now.
Bye.
That's my bodyguard.
I
I
think
kid you not. Am I not? Am I right? When
And
Mary
she is a bodyguard.
Oh, yeah. Mary and I go way back years and years. Well, not many. Of course, I'm only 47, you know.
Of
Nobody
course.
ever believes me.
I'm only
you
can
know.
imagine why.
Yeah. But, and she and I, when I was in college, I started a fight, she beat him up. Oh, yeah.
You started it, so you were the instigator.
I was.
Not me.
And I didn't put my makeup on right. It made somebody mad, so I punched her, and then she beat him up.
You wear makeup?
I used to. I'm going to have you shuffle this for me.
I'm not very good at shuffling.
I'm just seeing your energy.
Oh, okay.
One of the things I do see you're a very hard-working lady. What do you do?
Kind of all over the place. Right now, I work downstairs in the mortgage center.
Yeah.
But you know, just been all over the place.
You like it, though.
Yeah.
You cannot sit still for a long period of time. You know what I call a restless spirit that's
Yes.
going to keep you going.
I
And
have
people,
to.
And people would call it, what is it, ADD? Is it?
HDD or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that to begin with. We're our own person, you know.
So are you one of those jack of all trades, master of none?
Kind of, yeah.
But
I
you're
believe
also
in
going,
that.
yeah, but you're also going back to school.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Don't try.
Go.
Repeat that to me. I know I'm going back to
I
school.
know I'm going back to
Okay,
Have
school.
so don't-
confidence.
Yeah.
You gotta believe in yourself a little bit more. You have your boyfriend really supports you, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
You gotta trust him. Okay, stop doubting him.
Yeah.
First of all, if you see he's not telling you the truth, check right in through here because his nose will turn red.
That's a
Right
good
in
tip.
through there. So, I'm letting out a secret. I'm letting out a secret. But one of the things I'm looking at you too is, are you interested in the medical field?
Mhm.
Because I do see you becoming like a nurse practitioner.
Yeah, that's actually how I started, and then I took some time off after school and kind of got like an office job and just kind of drifted away from the medical field, but that's funny that you picked up on that.
The spirit is saying, okay, take your time. I'm going to wait until September, okay? Because with you want to rush everything and get it done and
Yes.
over with, okay? And if it doesn't go fast enough, I can't do it, I'm not going to do it, blah, 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 okay?
Yeah.
I also, you don't own you live in an apartment? Okay. Are you ready to have your own house by the time you're 27?
I'm hoping to
We
get to
never
that
hope
point.
on my show, we always know.
I know.
Okay? Right, Glen? I get very upset with that.
That's right.
And I also will tell you, Manchester has a lot of big effing changes. I can use that word, right? Effing, I can say
You
that.
can say freaking change.
Freaking, oh, can I say that, really? Oh, okay.
Freaking.
Oh,
Freak.
okay.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with that?
Okay. And a lot of them are not for the better.
Unfortunately.
That's
it's,
the sad
it's one
part,
step
you know.
forward and two step backwards.
Right. And everybody praises everybody. But you know what? They forget to praise the people that voted for them. I'm reading. They do. They forget to, don't you agree? They forget to support the people that that voted for them.
And he says he's not political.
Well, I can't be too much.
We all have our opinions, right?
Yeah.
And we're entitled to
like,
them.
like all poopos. But, Scott, you want to text Tammy or take my, I'll have to text Tammy, tell her she will have to pick me up. Okay. I'm going to have you take 5 cards. Don't look at them. These cards are from New Jersey and Australia.
Oh, wow.
And these over here are from the Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
Bahamas. Take out 5, any 5 you want. Brittany, one of the things I see about you is you have a lot of good things happening for you. Stop holding yourself back. Are you a winner?
Mhm.
You believe in yourself?
I need to believe in myself more.
What you need, you're absolutely right. What I'm going to tell you to do, and I'm going to sound like a dirty old man, but I love that anyway. But I earned that reputation. Well, Glen and I've known each other for years.
Well, that's
too.
why you're not 47.
Well, I am. I'm 47 in my heart.
You
know what?
can't be a dirty old man if you're 47 years
That's
old.
right. Well, I'm a dirty young man then. How's
I
that?
caught him, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
But, well, Glen and I go back a long, long time
Yes.
ago, too.
And I'm a little older than 47.
Well, me too. Well, I'm 47 with a 46-year-old. And if you look at my son and you look at me, you can tell we're related. You know, and that's the fun part. Okay?
Yeah.
You got a lot of good career changes coming. They like you where you were. Okay, even though you might get the front end of the work you want to it isn't. Because remember, for every job that you do, it's a learning experience for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the person that's sick?
That's sick? Trying to think. I've had a relative that passed away.
Right, okay. Did your dad?
My grandma was sick.
Your grandmother was sick?
Yeah.
She passed?
Mhm.
And do you know that she's very proud of you?
Mhm.
And she also she liked flowers, huh?
Mhm.
She was a very stubborn lady.
Yes, she
And
was.
you're a lot like her, she's telling me. Okay? She says that she's very proud of you. And there are 3 dogs here.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, okay. Did your grandfather also pass?
Mhm.
Okay. Because they're together.
Yep.
Okay. They were very married for a very long time, weren't they?
Yeah, there was a 16-year age difference between them. So he died
Wow.
a lot, longer
Younger,
than she did.
yeah.
So when she passed away, we were all like, "Oh, they're together now."
They sure are. He actually was ready to bring her home.
Yep.
Okay. And she was quite sick before she passed, wasn't she?
Yes, she hid for 10 years that she had breast cancer. We
Okay.
didn't know about it.
Yeah. And back then they didn't, okay? You're a good cook when you want to be, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not domesticated.
No. No.
And that's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah. I taught my partner how to cook one time, and now he does. I am very spoiled. He does all the cooking, and the only thing is I do the dishes. I don't like anybody else doing my dishes.
You can come do mine if you want to.
No, they're just mine. I did them one time, and one of my other roommates did them,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought he was sleeping, so I went and I redid them all over, and he would never wash them again.
Blame him.
Yeah. You've been through a lot of hardships emotionally, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you're always coming out to winner.
Yeah.
Let go of yesterday. Please don't dwell on it. You understand what I mean by that? You were not the most popular girl in school.
Mm-mm.
You were very quiet and shy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Your journey in life has never. What would you want it? Would you want it any other way? Think about it.
I mean, I guess that's what makes me me.
That's
you know.
You're a strong person. Are you an artist?
I used to like to write.
Yeah, that's. I would tell you that's your psychic ability.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to write.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when you have you're like a volcano ready to explode. And I don't want to see you explode and get your poor boyfriend. What did I do? What did I do? You know?
Yeah.
I'm a drama queen, you know that, right? You know, what did I do? And he's going to say, and you go, oh, what did I do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for a child?
Eventually. Not just yet though. But one day, definitely.
Better be careful.
You hear that little
Yeah.
between now and April, I am for women that I am aware of, is the most fertile month. So be super careful.
Yeah.
You know what speeding tickets are?
Mhm.
You don't really want one, do you?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever got one?
Mm-mm.
Then let's keep that record straight. Otherwise, she could have called me and said, "What did you do?" You know?
Does she have a heavy lead?
Yeah, she
What?
does, huh?
Yeah, but I use my
But you-
charm to get out
Yeah,
of tickets.
there you go. This time
That
you
only
won't.
works so far.
Yeah.
Right, come be a woman. You know.
Yeah.
Unless she wants to put the make on you or something like that. You know, you never know in today's society.
Yeah.
But the one thing do you live in Manchester?
Yep, I'm new here.
You were
Welcome.
Born you're born, you're new here?
Mm-hmm.
From where?
Welcome.
Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
I did a big second party up in Buffalo, New York.
Really?
And it was cold up there. It was in the early spring.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to freeze my tush off.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to the, what's that big? Cheesecake
It's just
Factory?
fake cake factory, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and have you,
That
obviously
stuff is
you've
good.
been there if you live in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's good.
Isn't it excellent?
Uh-huh.
And there's,
They have one in Boston and in
Yeah,
Providence.
but nobody will ever touch the one in Buffalo, trust me.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Nothing was great.
Oh, yeah, it is great.
The guy was cute. I mean,
Oh, is that what you were after?
but the food was quick and late, you know.
Yeah.
I definitely see you going back to school. Okay. I think now you living in Manchester right now is only temporary.
Yes.
Okay. Because you have what I call a restless spirit that has to keep moving and moving and moving. And I also will look at you once you get your nurse or practitioner or doctor. I do see you doing like some kind of volunteer work, like on an ocean line and going to other countries, because you really are very empathetic to other people.
Yes.
Hey, I used a big word.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And but I see that doing really well. Your husband's a hard worker too, isn't he?
Mhm.
What does he do?
He's an engineer.
Oh. Boy, what a difference in contrast, right?
Yeah.
When you first met him, you weren't sure if you wanted to go with him, were you?
No.
Okay, you just got out of a relationship or whatever. You're very soft. You're very kind-hearted, and sometimes people can be very. You can be very gullible to people.
Yeah.
Because you've always been a very lonely person. Even though there's a lot of love between your family, right?
Mhm.
Your mom and dad were pretty good to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You have a brother.
Yep.
Is he older than you?
He's younger by
Younger.
5 years.
Okay. But he's going to be successful.
Yeah.
Okay. Your parents put up with no nonsense when it comes to school, huh?
Mhm.
Education was very important to them. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
You know. By the way, folks, this is Brittany. I met her in an elevator. That sounds cozy. And the elevator didn't break down either. It kept
You're
going.
lucky.
Yeah. You know. But she's a very shy girl. But one of the things about you is your future is yours. I want you to claim it.
Mhm.
You lost a lot of so-called friendship when you moved away, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a friend group, and girls can be kind of catty, and I just decided I didn't want that around
And
me.
you know what? That's why you moved away. That's why the spirit moved you away from them, because you're not a gossiper.
No.
Ah, I am. I mean, no.
Not with my friends. I like
Yeah.
to be very honest with my friends.
One of the things about you is you're only going to let people know what you want them to know about you.
Mhm.
And I'm going to tell your boyfriend, if you're not telling the truth, I'm going to tell him how he can tell about you. Your eyes you'll look down and your ears will turn red.
Yeah.
But you can't lie anyway. You're a very honest person. If you took something without thinking about it, you would go on a wicked guilt trip.
Yep.
Okay. I don't see you abusing drugs or marijuana or anything like that. Whatever you do is your own personal business. But I think your job and your education is very important to you. You don't want to do something that's going to ruin it.
Right.
Is your mother having breathing problems?
She sometimes does. If anybody, I actually have
You have
breathing
asthma.
problems. Yeah, I just developed asthma.
Yeah, and you also have a lot of allergies.
Mhm.
So be careful what you eat. Be careful of all that other stuff. Because you, with a good diet, can overcome all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. And actually, I can see you as a natural, holistic worker, healing my body, healing myself.
Yeah.
Hey, I used another big word, holistic. You notice that?
And they give you a grade A.
Yeah, my goodness. I have a lot of fun on my show. And anytime you want to come in, just be co-host with me, you're more than welcome. We can always put you over here to the phones. One thing I'm also looking with you, too, you having stomach problems?
Mhm.
You have a lot of anxiety.
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to recommend that you do, and I want you to do this, we're going to breathe in deep, ready? Out your nose. And out your nose. Okay, now we're going to breathe through your nose and out your mouth. Can you feel the difference? Now you're going to put your hands on your tum-tum. You're going to breathe in your mouth and out your nose. And as you're breathing out, you're going to push it on your belly. Ready? Push. You should try this too, Ian.
Mary's going to replace me, okay?
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Brian.
my troublemaking friend Mary is here.
You're a bouncer.
My bouncer. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Did you get a hold of Tammy, Scott?
Not yet.
Okay. This is Brittany. Remember, we met her in the elevator.
Did you?
Yeah. You were with me.
Hi.
Wasn't she with me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think
well, I have
so.
a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
One of the things about you, too, is you enjoy singing.
When nobody's around.
Oh, you have a good voice. You really do.
Yeah.
I would get a tape recorder or something and record your voice and just practice with it. I'm not going to tell you you're going to be what's her name, Mariah Carey
Yeah.
or a country western person, but I do see you being a good singer. Just practice. Your beliefs in the Holy Spirit are very important to you, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I call it the universal spirit. You call it God, and that well, we don't call it different.
That's right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wandering lady here, Mary Lemay, who has a show tomorrow at 5
Yep.
o'clock.
5 o'clock.
And it's called Cruising with Mary.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
look at he hooked up for me.
Yeah, just for
Wasn't
you.
that nice? A nice goal, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Just for you, Mary. Just for
Thank you.
And Mary, I am so pleased that is going to be taking my daughter-in-law up to Hitchcock Clinic in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to let you know.
Let's hope and pray you don't snow.
Right, then we'll have to make a new storm. Okay. But I got something to tell you after the show. You were right about something. I don't want to say it on the air.
Okay.
Okay. But one thing that is, you've lost, the friends that you lost were never your true friends.
I could see that, yeah.
Okay. Isn't that sad? Mary and I have known each other for a long time. We went
Oh
on
my
a little
gosh,
wedding,
yeah.
we regretted it, and then, when you became friends.
Yeah.
True friends will always be with you in your heart. Do you have a dog?
Yes, they're back home in Buffalo.
So you got to hurry up and get an apartment or a house so you can have them.
Yeah.
Huh? You miss them, don't you?
I do.
And they miss you. You talk to them on the phone at all?
My family will FaceTime.
Yeah, that's,
You know.
what's wrong with that? Okay. I think we're doing a second event down in Brookline, New Hampshire to help Healing Paws and to raise money for people who can't afford to pay for that. Okay. I got a lot of events I'm going to do. Well, we're going to do it. One other thing I also will tell you is that be careful with your sudden stuff that you don't rear end somebody.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty, okay, with that, okay? And you have a pretty nice apartment.
Yeah.
And you live in a pretty good neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you pay for it, too.
Yes, yes.
That's the sad part. If you live in a decent neighborhood, you're going to pay for
Pay
it.
right to the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Right through the nose, okay. I definitely see you going back to school. Whatever you choose to do, I'm going to tell you, you can be very, very successful with. Don't be afraid of success. You wear contacts?
No.
You wear glasses?
Glasses, yeah.
Good thing. But I love your personality. I think you have a fantastic personality. But when you get mad, I'm running until you get over it. But you get over it very quickly, right?
I try not to hold grudges, but
No,
sometimes.
you don't.
Yeah.
You think you do, but I'm going to tell you now you don't. But any anger that you have, and then I think now you'll agree with me, write it all out.
Yeah.
Write it all out. See, because I can sense it could start from childhood all the way up through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're an old soul. You've been here many times.
Yeah.
You've always worked with people.
Mm-hmm.
You were also a very pampered, at one time in your past life, you were a very pampered young lady. But you also were a farmer's wife. You like animals today?
I love animals.
What would you say if I saw you on a farm in 20 years from now?
I would believe it.
Because I actually see you doing a lot of organic raising of food.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Mary?
Yeah.
No,
Anybody who loves
it's
animals,
funny
they're
that
all right
you.
with me.
It's funny you say that because I find myself gravitating towards that organic lifestyle, whether I want to or not. It's just always there. in my head.
The thing is, and my understanding is, and I think that's organic. You buy the sort, it only has to be, according to the government rules, and it only has to be 10% organic.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just go to the market, wash it all off, or whatever. But I also will tell you, holistically, if you studied that as well, becoming a nurse practitioner, you would be very successful.
Yeah.
Is your mom and dad together?
Mm-mm. They're divorced and my mom remarried.
You like your stepdad?
We don't really it's not a bad person. We
No.
just aren't very close.
No. Well, he's very good to her,
Yes.
and she's good to him, even though she nags a lot.
Yeah.
But are you communicating with your dad?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. You may mention how many people that I don't hear that from.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, coming soon, and it's going to be on Facebook, I'm not really sure, Father's Rights in New Hampshire, because they don't have any, But that's coming soon. You may co-host with me on that one there. But I also will tell you, when you are ready, you're going to have 2 children, possibly twins.
Possibly.
You like kids, huh?
Yes, I do.
You like kids?
I could take them or leave them.
We're probably too old, right?
Yeah.
I do once again want to apologize for Vermin Supreme not being on today. Apparently, he might have miscommunication or whatever. But I'll get him on. One thing I see about your husband, you live together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to say about your husband, he's got a great future ahead of him. He also is very intelligent, and I actually see him getting a new contract with some other company that's going to pay. So you may have to move with that contract. I see him getting a big government contract in engineering. He's smart, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Does he look like a nerd?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what you love about him, right? You don't want these think they're super jocks.
Yeah.
He doesn't know you're on here, does he?
Mm-mm. He does not.
Surprise, surprise! I love these surprises. I don't see any cavities. Okay, usually I can see 3 or 4, but you also, when you brush your teeth, you're like a jackhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to make sure all that is all out.
Well,
you know.
I had to have braces, so, I like to keep them
Yeah,
best.
And do you also have a sister?
2 sisters.
2 sisters, and they're all doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
You angry at one?
Nope.
No? Good. You're in a close-knit family?
Yes, we do. Very close. That's when moving away that made it a little hard because they're all back home.
Yeah. But you're always going to be in connection with them. 'Cause you broke the mold of everybody being connected. I see either a brother or a sister moving as well because you kind of broke the old mold. Are you the oldest?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you were the bossy one.
Yeah. Yep.
I also will tell you that you're going to be around to at least 100 years old. Okay. I'm also looking at you. I keep seeing, I know you have breathing problems. There's something about your mother that I'm having a breathing problem with as well. Okay. It may not be serious right now. She has a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay.
She keeps to herself a lot, so she might have problems that I won't ever know about.
No, she won't tell you. She
Yeah.
doesn't want to harm. She doesn't want people to worry about her.
Yeah.
She's a great mom.
Mm-hmm.
She smothers you in love,
Yep.
but not material things.
Right.
But when she spoke, you better listen. Right? She was from the old school.
Yeah, she is.
She didn't have to spank you,
Nope.
but her voice and her tone of voice was, I'm not to make you, I better listen to what
Yeah,
I'm
she'd
saying.
give you a look and you knew, oh, mom's mad.
Didn't do any good with my son, But the one thing I'm also seeing, you're going to have a lot of nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're next to the oldest sister. You're the oldest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're pretty young in there, huh? But also, the one, how old is the next one?
So there's quite a big age gap. So like I said, my brother, he's 19, and then my 2 sisters are 10 and 6.
Oh,
So quite the age gap.
okay. Your brother's 19. He's pretty smart,
Mm-hmm.
but he's lazy with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You can tell go on Facebook. You can see what I'm saying. Okay. But I actually see him doing more into the military.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he a military man?
No, I could definitely see that. He's talked about it before. Right now, he does more maintenance work.
Well, you know what? Somebody's got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get my hands dirty.
Yeah.
Mary can repair a car.
That's right.
No, not me. She changed a tire for me one day.
That's
You
awesome.
remember that? When I had that flat tire, you came and changed because I didn't want to get dirty. Ugh.
It's like when I had flat tires on my car. The guys was look. Yeah, right. She's gonna change it. Sure, she is.
She
I
got it
changed
done.
it. I learned how to do it young.
Yeah.
That's
See, you're
good.
also the type of person that you're not going to let any man tell you you can't do it.
Yeah.
Good.
Am I right?
Yep.
Okay. Your mother doesn't.
Nope.
No one runs your mother or you. Okay. Is your stepdad a little overweight?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Is he like his late 50s, early 60s?
They are in their 40s.
No, so they're young at heart.
Yeah.
Okay. They truly love each other.
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you that they were married to each other in their past life?
I could see that.
Okay. Your dad remarried?
Mm-mm.
I don't think he's going to get remarried either.
No.
You have a good relationship with your dad, though, right? It could be better.
It could be better, yeah.
But it's the way it's supposed to be for right now.
Yeah.
We got to get him off the poor me part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Who has a drinking problem? Not you.
Drinking problem would be probably my aunt or my dad. Mm-hmm.
And your dad?
Yeah, it's his sister.
The sad part is that they don't accomplish anything by doing that.
Right.
Next week, Mary, what's the date today? No,
The
yesterday was
15th.
the 15th, right? Yesterday.
Today's the 15th, isn't it?
15th. Is it today? Yeah.
Yeah.
My anniversary of sobriety today.
Wow,
24
congratulations.
years. Wow, what a way to do it, folks. I've been sober 24 years, but I haven't given up that homemade cigarette. I really don't see anything wrong with it personally.
Mm-hmm.
You play piano?
No.
You play some piano?
Not anybody that I know.
Could be your grandmother might have played it. I'm hearing a lot of piano music.
Yeah.
Could be back in the-
I could see that. Yeah, that older generation.
She was really old-fashioned, wasn't she? Your
Mm-hmm.
grand- Everything had to be done a certain way. Did she have a lot of, what do they call them things they put on the back of the lacy things? there?
Oh, I know what you mean. Doilies?
Doilies. Did she have doilies on her?
She might have, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was she a knitter?
No.
No, you could be. And actually, I would tell you that would be good for your headache thing. If someone told you you can't do it, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? I want to caution you again about fender benders.
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to see you getting into a fender bender because I don't want it to be your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's going to be someone who really is at fault, but they're going to try to blame you for it. And because they're politically known, financially
Yeah.
known, it's really sad. Shadow yourself, do you? Like critiquing yourself?
Always.
Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it too much.
Yeah.
Self-improvement, doing one step at a time. Don't critique. Like when I used to do my TV show, I used to critique it all the time. Do you critique your show, Mary?
Huh?
Do you critique your show? Do you always check it over?
No.
You get to be a pain in the butt. I know I do
I
such
can't
a.
find.
One of my very dear friends who was murdered, as far as I'm concerned, used to critique my show. My very best friend, she was. I call it. Her name was actually Angel,
Mm-hmm.
and she was an angel.
Yeah.
She was going into an apartment building, and this college student thought she'd be cute and pushed the door open to hit her in the head and knocked her. She was rolling down over the hill with a bunch of stones.
Oh no.
To me, that girl should have been charged with it.
Yeah.
So thought what it did. And she went home, she came back, and she crossed home. But I love her dearly. She was one of my biggest. I am very blessed. I have a lot of supporters.
Yeah.
I would definitely tell you to write. Write your emotions, write your feelings, write however you feel is going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I also love about talking here. God speaks. You believe in God?
My grandma
spirit.
definitely.
Yeah.
She wants us
I call
to.
it the spirit.
Yeah.
And listen to the universal spirit or the angels speak to you because they want to guide you. They want to help you. They want to say, you know what, you can do it, Brittany. Hey,
Yeah.
Brittany, right?
Brianna.
Well, I almost got it right.
I know.
I know. You know me.
Don't feel bad. I
It's
have
okay.
trouble
It's
with names
That's why
too.
Mary and I have
It's
come.
close enough.
Yeah.
But I also will tell you, if you study Reiki energy, you know what Reiki is, right?
Yeah, I've actually looked into that before.
I would tell you to go and do it. And you'd also make a good hypnotherapist
Yeah.
because you had the soft voice that goes along with it.
Mm-hmm.
You have so many career opportunities coming to you that you can be so successful with. And by the way, I want to thank you for coming on. It
Yeah.
wasn't so bad. Was
Thank you
it?
for
looked
having
there.
me.
Oh, it's fun. You can always come and sit with Mary, huh, Mary?
Yep, anytime.
I actually got her. I talked her into doing it. Self-involved. Become more positively involved with yourself.
Yeah.
Stop condemning yourself. You understand what I mean by that, right?
Yes.
Your boyfriend or your husband is very encouraging to you, isn't he?
He is.
How long have you two been together?
Almost 6 years.
This year, so,
Yeah.
so you know almost each other. But you look quite young. Is he your first love?
Probably first real love, yeah. You know, high school, you have your
Yeah.
boyfriend that you think
Oh, hell,
you
I have
love.
so many of them. I never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of dates when you were in your younger days?
No.
You stayed more to yourself?
Yeah.
I
I
heard
was
my
a wolf,
reputation.
as they call it. I was
Well,
more of a lone
wolf.
wolf, yeah.
Oh, I lost so many,
A lot of friends, but that was about it.
Yeah. I call them acquaintances. That's what you have. You have a lot of acquaintances.
Mhm.
Okay. Decorated your house for Christmas?
Yes.
That's beautiful, didn't it?
Mhm.
Did you go to New York for Christmas?
Yeah, I did.
And you cried when you left.
Yeah.
But isn't it always good to get back home?
Yeah.
It's good to get away. 'Cause have you found that things change when you leave the area that you grew up in?
Mhm.
Okay. How long have you been here in Manchester?
About 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
I'm looking at possibly another year to another year. You're going to be moving, unless you get enrolled in school.
Right.
Okay, and I would definitely tell you, education, please don't procrastinate on it. You're
Mhm.
not going to flunk out. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah.
You haven't flunked out of anything, have you?
No.
You were on the honor roll in high school?
If not very close, yeah.
But you took it, but you got, one of the biggest problems you have is if you if you don't like something and you get bored with it, it's hard for you to continue on. Am I correct?
Yeah, no, that you hit it right on the head.
Your husband's pretty ambitious, isn't he? Pretty happy-go-lucky.
Hmm.
I asked you to look at Wendell soon. What do you think?
Yeah, I could see that.
I see a diamond, I see a diamond.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you when. I'll let him surprise you. Okay. You like flowers?
I do. I'm starting to, develop a green thumb, if you will.
Good. Good. Thank you. You just answered my question. Because the house that I see you buying is going to be like a 3 to a 4-bedroom house.
Hmm.
And it's going to be like a fixer-upper, which your husband can use as an engineering plan or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, are you?
No.
You don't mind decorating. You have a creative mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you're going to see things the way you want to see them. And you're going to convince your husband
Yeah.
that this is the way it should be, okay? You're really going to stop doubting his love. Okay? You really do. I don't see it cheating on you.
Hmm.
If anybody that was ever going to cheat, guess who it would be?
Me.
You have a flirtatious eye.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you're going to
Act
cheat
on it, yeah.
Take out 2 more cards.
2 more?
How's your cousin doing?
I called the doctor today, and she should be coming back this way, either by Friday or by Saturday. Then I'll know more what's going on with her.
Where is she?
She's in Laconia right now.
At the hospital there? Oh. Well, we'll pray for her over here. The goddess speaks. Are you a goddess?
Mhm.
Are you pagan? No, you're just a goddess, right? And aren't all women goddesses? And all men gods? Because aren't we all made in the image of God according to the Bible?
Yeah.
Oh, I get a lot of controversy on that. We're not made in the image of God?
Huh?
We're not made in the image of God?
To me, men are not gods to me.
Well,
That's,
no, I
to
mean-
me, we don't, you say spirit, to me, we only have one God.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody has one God,
Yeah.
no matter what nationality you are, no matter where you come from, what church you come from, it doesn't matter.
But see, I am a god. You ask me, and I'll tell you. No, I don't think
You
I'm
can't
one
be a
of them.
God. How can you be a God when you're a queen?
I know. Well, we'll change
You
the
can't
name.
be both.
I can't be both?
You can't be both.
Gee whiz.
Wow.
Right?
I guess
Yeah.
she put me in my place. Didn't she?
She did. She sure did.
Yeah. Well, I'm still the queen bee with a god.
There you go.
There you go. I got told I'm going to hell because I'm a psychic.
Hmm.
I've been married several times, and I'm gay.
Yeah.
And I need to open my heart and more space for God. I go, I'm sorry. I am who I am. I hope they have nice champagne or a nice vodka mix down there, and air conditioning.
Yeah.
By the time you're 40, I really believe this, you're going to own 3 apartment buildings. You're going to be investing, you and your husband are going to be investing money after money. Well, if I told you that you and your husband went together in your past life, what would you say?
I could see that because he really came into my life and was what I needed when I didn't realize it.
Isn't that amazing how the spirit works?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott and I actually, we've been together 23 years now, and I didn't even know how to care. I was cruising the part, so to speak.
Yeah.
But he was the best thing that ever happened to me, besides my son. And then, of course, my troublemaker friend here. You're not a troublemaker, are you?
No.
No.
Just don't bother me, that's all.
That's it. New Horizons. New Horizons representing, you got a lot of good changes coming around you.
Mm-hmm.
There are going to be some that you're not going to appreciate. But they're there for a reason. They're going to always remember that the spirit will test you.
Yeah.
And I actually see your husband, he's been with the same company quite a while.
Few years, yeah.
and I see him getting a promotion.
Mhm.
Okay. He'll be making more money than you will. He already is, right?
Yeah.
But he also, you both are pretty thrifty with you. You don't spend a lot of money, do you?
No, we try to, you know,
Economize.
get secondhand things in the meantime for
Nothing
now.
wrong with that. You
Yeah.
know. You go out to dinner a lot?
Mm-mm.
No?
No,
So
we
you cook?
yeah, we do. We try to
Isn't that fun?
yeah.
Thinking of money you save.
Mhm.
I went with my friend of mine down to I'm really going to can't remember the name of the place right now, but I will. On a copper kettle, on a copper door.
Yeah.
And the prices, you think when you pay for prices, they're like you can buy a week's food, a supply of food when you go there or whatever.
That's crazy, yeah. Mhm.
And I even bet you add up when you go grocery shopping how much money you're going to spend, don't you?
Yeah, I try to be a little bit mindful. Like if he's buying groceries that week, I might not get
Oh, he
extra
just pops
things.
them in, right? One thing I am going to tell you, health-wise, you're okay, but you get tired easily, don't you?
Mhm.
I'm going to recommend that. Are you taking vitamins at all?
I should take vitamins.
Okay, yeah. And I think that sometimes you might get tired. You might need some iron,
Mhm.
magnesium, and
Yeah.
and I wouldn't say take them every day because then your body can be overwhelmed with it.
Yeah.
You eat a lot of meat.
Mhm.
You like red meat.
Yeah, but I'm trying to try different diets.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? Your body's going to tell you what it needs, whether it's red meat, whether it's chicken, whether it's fish, or the vitamins that you really will need. And I hope you like beets.
I should probably try those.
Because steam them or whatever. Beets have a lot of good anti-acid and also a lot of anti-cancer
Yeah.
documents in them. I've been eating a lot of turnips. I don't even like them, but I eat them anyway. You like turnips?
I love vegetables.
Well, that's what you do.
Oh, yeah, I love it. The only thing I don't like is onions.
That's right, so I have to hide them.
But I'll always find them.
My daughter-in-law does not like carrots,
Really?
emphatically. But when Mary makes them,
Mhm.
Mary makes a special just for her. And she, all right,
The
Mary?
Canadian way.
Yep,
Yeah.
and she enjoys them. Take out 2 more. Are your friends watching you on here?
I'm not sure.
Or where you work?
I guess I'll find out.
Yeah. Hey, I saw you on TV. You got hurt very badly though in the quick relationship you had with your previous relationship, didn't you?
Mhm.
It took you a long time, even though you learned to trust him.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta tell you, you're doing the right thing. What that person did to hurt you, and made you stronger for you, and made you more. You don't have to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Okay, and I do see you having a girl.
Girl.
Okay, and I do see it by the time you're 26. You're 24 now.
Mhm.
Okay, and you'll be ready. Plus, go into school. You're gonna learn how to become a career woman and a mother.
Yeah.
You're not gonna ever be domesticated.
No,
Okay.
I definitely can see that.
Your grandmother wants to know if you know how to vacuum,
Yes.
and then you know how to dust.
I need to dust more.
Yeah, yeah. Did your grandmother make cookies? That's
My
feeling-
my grandma that's still alive.
She made the
we
cookies?
used to make cookies a lot.
I'm smelling them now.
Yeah.
She's making chocolate chip cookies.
Yep.
Okay. And is your grandmother still alive? Is she like in her 60s?
Mhm.
Okay. Pretty good health?
She's got
Right.
some health issues.
She's
Yeah.
got a lot of arthritis.
Yeah.
Okay. And is her husband with her? Okay.
Yep.
They nag each other, don't they?
All the time. Yeah.
If they didn't nag each other, they wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't think that they love you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. A warning. A warning for you is be very aware that there are a couple of people that are going to want to come and be your friends and want to come and move to New Hampshire, want to come and live with you.
Mhm.
No, no,
No.
no. Your house is only big enough for you too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you can't have pets where you live right now?
So my boyfriend has a emotional support letter so that we can have his dog with us.
Okay.
Mhm.
He is very emotional at times, okay?
Yeah.
But if you could bring your dog too, that would be a big help for all of you. But when you get your house. But your dog's I want you to know that your dogs are very happy where they're at.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see that.
Your mother and father spoiled them, don't
Mhm.
they? I know what you said. I'm going to call you father. I hate the word step.
No, it's okay.
Okay. I also see that your dad is going to want to make a lot of amends with you.
Mhm.
He emotionally hurt you a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it's up to him to start making amends with you.
Mhm.
Okay? I don't see him, do I see him with a girlfriend off and on? Yeah. But I also see he's not a very well person.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm looking at some intestinal problems with him. And I actually look at him having a lot of emotional problems.
Yeah.
Okay. You see him when the spirit wants you to see him.
Mhm.
Not before. 'Cause you love him, but you need to also, for yourself, you need to learn how to let go and to write a letter of forgiveness to him. You
Yeah.
understand what? You don't have to do it for him, but do it for yourself. Okay?
Mhm.
We know that feeling, don't we, Mary?
We sure do.
You have a lot of space around and within yourself that you've got to start doing some more creativity with. You understand what I mean by that, okay?
Mhm.
You have to really say, you know, I can do this.
Yeah.
Don't block anything else. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to be creative. You're pretty creative.
Yes.
You have a wild imagination at times.
Yes,
right?
I do.
And I would probably encourage you to put it on paper.
Mhm.
And that way, when you get your house, you can be creative with it.
Yeah.
You know? Your husband can be pretty creative at times, can't he?
Yeah, he tends to be a know-it-all, though. So
Yeah.
it's, I'm right. I know that this is the way it has to
Uh-oh, you're in trouble. What's his name?
be. Rob.
Rob?
Uh,
Rob, you're in trouble. You've been exposed. This will be on, it will be downloading on the YouTube probably within tomorrow, sometime within a week, so that we can see.
yeah.
And you can watch it, was it Sunday morning at 10 o'clock?
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
Sunday at 10 o'clock and
Have you seen-
Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so there you go. You can tune them in. You have Comcast?
We'll have to look into it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Probably.
you can go on the internet too. You
Yeah.
know, find it. Mary and I dressed for Halloween. You just seen it, right, Mary?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I
We
love.
always do.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, and I love what I do. And I think when you get the notch that you have within yourself, you're going to be amazed at how much you're going to grow.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see you wearing a whole lot of makeup. You don't need it. Be the person you have. You actually were one of the Puritans back in your life. Or
Okay.
Quakers, okay? Because your spiritual beliefs are very important to you, whether you
Mhm.
go to church or not or whatever, okay? You have a 2-bedroom apartment?
Yes, we do.
Been there quite a while, ever since you moved here?
Mhm.
And I do see before too long, I do see you moving to your own house. And it's going to be sooner than you expect.
Yeah.
Okay. Write a letter to the universe and tell them what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, this was actually really cool for me. This was my first experience, having a reading. So
Well, I'm
thank
very
you.
glad you could come on. You can stay here for the next 2 hours if you want, or you can go whatever you want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody on there want a reading, Sweat?
Not yet.
Okay. And once again, folks, I will offer an apology because I thought that, what's his name, Robin Supreme was supposed to come on, but that's okay. One of the things I want to tell people is, in this country, we got to work together. Do you agree?
Yes.
All this hate, all this anger.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's not, Nostradamus, and you know who Nostradamus is,
Mhm.
right? You know who he is.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I'm a messenger from him, by the way. Boy, do I get messages. If I don't listen, do I get in trouble? Nostradamus said, and I believe, and it says in Revelations as well,
Mhm.
Nostradamus says man is going to destroy himself. And that's happening.
I believe
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I mean, look at all the earthquakes, look at all the
Look at the fires
fire.
all over the world now.
You know.
Mhm.
And you know what the sad part is? It's not, you cannot label the Democrats at fault or the Republicans at fault. It's the people that are in there and the people who vote
Yeah.
them in and keep voting them in or whatever. They're all at fault, okay? But I also will tell you that I do see your husband have his own engineering firm.
Yeah, he wants to work for himself one day eventually.
I wouldn't work for him.
I wouldn't want to.
He's too much of a perfectionist. Huh?
Yes, he
And he
is.
flips up pretty easy, huh?
He tries to keep it in, but he definitely is a perfectionist.
Yeah. But I would tell you if you get back into school, if you don't do it this year, or maybe in 21, but I would tell you to get back into school in September.
Yeah.
You could get grants and stuff like that. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't have a whole lot of debt.
No.
You're very cautious about spending money.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that have way more debt than I do, so
Yeah.
there's room.
One thing I do want to warn you with is I want to warn you about somebody hacking into your credit card account.
Mm.
Don't be surprised if you see a $10,000. So I would encourage you to change your PIN every so often so that
Yeah.
it doesn't happen. And you will, and I also will tell you that I definitely see that your husband. He's a hard worker.
Yes, he is.
Is he a mechanical engineer? And is he sitting drafted in there?
He is a packaging engineer.
What's that?
So it's a very different engineering. Basically, anything that comes in a package, be it makeup, shoes, shampoo, he designs the box.
Oh, that's cool.
It's different, yeah.
We
It's
can have him come on and show some of the parts.
Sure, have him come on with it. Hey, you went on now, it's Mike, and he's welcome to come on.
Yeah,
okay?
that'd be cool.
You know,
Someone
yeah.
that makes boxes.
yeah.
You know, and like I said, I'm going to ask for prayers for my daughter-in-law who's going in
Yeah.
Friday to have surgery. She's going to be there for 3 days, and so I'm going to ask for prayers
Yes.
for healing and quick healing. My son is going to be lost.
I know.
You know,
Yes.
you know. So so tomorrow, so we're asking for healing on that, and I believe she's going to feel better.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then, unfortunately, we had a breakfast brunch.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you had to miss that. Actually, it probably was a good
My
thing.
niece, yeah. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, her memorial service is coming up
Where's
on
that
the
gonna be?
25th. That's going to be over at St. Andrew's Church on the west side.
Oh, okay.
Good
Oh,
service.
okay.
Yeah, and there'll be a reception first, and then for the people that's coming out of town and everything. So it'll be for everybody to get together, and and then afterwards the service will be on afterwards.
Reversed. Huh?
Yeah, and they're doing that now.
Yeah.
It's easier for the family.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hate it when I see families that separate, don't you?
Yeah.
Because they're so important.
Mm-hmm.
Mary has gone through hell with her family.
I have.
And I'm like an orphan, and they found out I was gay.
Yeah.
But that's okay. If you had a gay member in your family, would you still love them?
Of course. Yeah, I would love them no matter what and support them.
Yeah, and that's it. A lot of gay people are obnoxious, especially the queens like me. I was obnoxious, believe me. They knew when I was in style, But the one thing that I see about you is that you get along really well with your in-laws, don't you?
I try to, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's them, not you.
Mhm.
Okay, don't try so hard.
Yeah.
Because you remember you had mommy's little boy that you took, right?
Yeah.
And they don't. And the problem with his nervous reaction had a lot with him and growing up because of
Mhm.
the care. And she's a nice lady,
Yeah.
but she's overly protective, and she doesn't want her little boy to grow up.
No, I can see that because my brother recently started dating a girl, and I have that mama bear instinct. It's like, hey, that's my brother. So I understand. Yeah.
You know what? I never felt that way. My son would come home and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
But I never knew what divorced parents go through. Being a single parent.
Mhm.
This is a lot. Doing the laundry, doing the cooking, make sure the bills are paid, make sure
Yeah.
everything is all done and
Yeah.
paid properly.
A lot to do.
And the one thing, I never brought anybody into my house when my son was at home.
That's
I
what
think
you're
that's
right.
wrong.
That's the way it should be. Because you have somebody coming in and out, and that poor kid's going to get so discouraged and won't know which way. Are you my daddy today? Are you my mommy today? And you bring somebody else in. It really boggles that kid's name.
Anybody want to read it, Scott?
No. Sabrina. That's one of my nieces.
Sabrina?
Yeah, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Welcome to. What the hell's the name of my show? Community Corner.
No, I'm the community corner.
Well, I've changed my show so many times.
Yeah.
I
And
sat
my-
on the Norm second
My
row.
brother, Roland.
Hi, Roland. That's your brother that you say
Half
goodnight
brother,
to?
I call him,
Half-brother?
yeah.
How you doing, Roland? Welcome to the show.
Him and his wife both have been pretty sick.
Oh, well, we'll set some power and positive energy healing for them, okay?
Yes.
And that they may all may be healed. And we are pleasured to have Brittany?
Brianna.
Brianna. Someday I'll get it.
It's
She's
okay.
almost
got it almost.
Sabrina. It's almost like Sabrina, my niece.
Yeah. And she's a shy person, but I'm so honored to. I met you in an elevator because
Yeah.
you work in this building.
Yep,
right?
we met in the elevator, yeah.
Who bought the building?
Honestly, I have no idea.
It's
I'm just
not- it
along
hasn't
for the
been sold
ride.
quite yet.
Oh, I thought it was something auctioned off.
No, they didn't auction us. Somebody else, from what I'm hearing, it bid on it, and I guess they have to go to the bank, and they got to get the bank's money, and then get, who knows if we're
We
going to
need
be
Glen
here.
to get on this, shouldn't
Yeah.
we? Yeah. Glen and Ouelette, you need to get on this right now and find out what's going
Yeah,
on.
Glenn, let us know.
That's right.
So whoever, from what I'm hearing, they're out of Massachusetts. They want to make apartments in here.
Does that mean we gotta move?
They don't know yet.
This would be like
If it is, we'll be
third,
shut down for
fourth
about a
time.
month.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, actually, when
We'll
they
see.
moved up here, we were shut down. We had a great place on Commercial.
oh,
Loved
that
place.
I liked.
It had a
I like
lot
that
of room.
area.
You had a room for the show. You had a room for that cooking show, and we had a room where we could put on dances and raise money.
I wish
and
we
stuff
had
like
something like that
that.
again.
Me too.
You could do cooking on there.
I
That
could
would
raise
be
a lot
cool.
of money, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that
'Cause I
sounds
think we
very
should
good.
pay our own way.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I will be on for another year tomorrow, I pay my dues.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and you know what? It's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would encourage anybody who has a talent or whatever, has anything to say, as long as you don't say something discouraging about somebody else or whatever,
Don't swear.
or swear, or just have your own show.
Mhm.
You're accountable for your own actions, and so are your guests.
You're right. Call us up.
Yeah,
Let us
give
know
us
what
a
you
call,
think.
let how you feel,
640-3091. Let us know what you think.
Right. One of the things I'm actually looking at, wow, I'm seeing a very short time. Do you go 93?
Mhm.
That how you get home?
I live not too far from here, but I do take the 93 a lot
Okay.
in general.
I want you to be very careful at exit 5,
Exit
going
5.
towards one of the,
That's Dairy. If
toward
you're going
Derry,
south,
yeah, yeah.
exit 5 is over by Dairy.
Is that where
London
that
Dairy,
is?
yeah.
Okay, I want you to be very careful of somebody coming out, emerging,
Yeah.
and not watching what they're doing,
Mhm.
so that you don't get hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a nice car, right?
I have a lease, yeah, so I
Okay.
try
And
to
your
be
husband has a
careful.
nice car.
He has
Older
an
truck.
older car, yeah.
Well, you don't like a whole lot of new things.
Mm-mm.
That dog loves you, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Okay. Does he go to work with your husband?
No, he stays home.
Really?
The dog, yeah. But he doesn't like other animals, so we can't.
My little dog didn't either. I had a little hot, short-haired terrier chihuahua.
Yeah.
And then we had Harley, my son's dog.
Oh my God, that dog was so cute.
But
Oh my God.
She was having a steak. It was on a stick kebab,
Mhm.
and my son's dog Harley decided he wanted it more than she did.
Uh-oh.
Just like that, right? I went, whoa! We had to take the
Yeah,
stick out of
because
my
the stick
mouth.
was
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
kebab, and he
geez.
Yeah.
tried to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
But he knew his grandpa, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! All he had to do was, Grandpa's here.
Yeah, and I'd have to take her for now. Somebody now I have to take her for a
Oh,
walk.
this one here, she's a little beagle, right?
Yep.
Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so
And every
cute.
time Graf goes there, I take her for a walk. And
Yeah.
who walks your dog?
So we both do. I go home on my lunch break, and if he sees another dog, I better hope I have sneakers on, 'cause he's pulling me to get to the other dog, and yeah. But my dogs back home, they love animals, so it was a big change,
Yeah. I had a dog named Budweiser that didn't like other dogs either. He's in heaven. But he and Harley got along good. I think if they grow up together,
Yeah.
and the small they grow up together, I think it works out really well.
My landlady says to say hello.
I'm sorry?
My landlady says to say hello.
Well, hello. How are you doing? Anybody that want to read it, give us a call. And
Yeah,
we'll do
we'll
a
give you-
reading. Oh, we'll do it on there. Be happy. Always be happy. No, you can't. No, that's not true. I don't agree with that. Sometimes you have a right to be angry.
Yeah,
Okay? As long as you don't overdo it.
right.
You have a right to be sad. You have a right to be angry. You have a right to whatever your body desires. but just multiply it. That's like I had a couple of people that crossed over. Everybody said, "But you're not crying." I don't,
Yeah.
because I know where they're going. I think being what I do for a living, or being spiritual like I am, I think we kind of know. The ones
Yeah.
I cry for and feel sad for are the ones who do not transform to a higher level. They stay
Right.
with, and they don't want to go to a higher level.
No, and that would make sense to be
It's
upset
also
about
who
that.
I mourn for, and that's why I enjoy releasing the spirit of.
Yeah.
And the and your grandfather on your dad's side, he really needs a lot of spiritual guidance.
Yeah, he
He's a
does.
lost soul.
Mhm.
Your dad's really a lost soul.
Mhm.
If he doesn't get, can I be very honest with you?
Mhm.
If he doesn't get it together within 3 years, you're going to be visiting him again.
No, I can see that, and that's part of the reason I distance myself from him, because his choices lead him down a path that I don't want to be a part of.
And that's okay.
Mhm.
You know, and it really is. You know, with my dad, I didn't really know him. He got remarried, and that's okay. As long as he was happy, that's okay.
Yeah.
And he did his thing, I did mine, you know, and I feel like there are times when I'm an orphan, you know.
Mhm.
And that's okay. I have a good life. My nieces and nephews, I communicate with them. I'm happy with my life. It is
Yeah.
Mary does box my ears around once in a while. You remember that saying, Mary?
Yes.
If you don't behave, I'm
Roxanne?
going to box your ears.
Yes. All my parents had to do was look at us. We wouldn't move.
When my real dad was, because many times he didn't really live, when tipped his hat this way,
Mhm.
I knew I was in for a beating,
Ooh.
whether I did it or not. But you know what? That's okay today. Because it made me, like you just said, it made us who we are today.
Yeah.
When you write, you can write pretty fast, huh?
Mhm.
And your hand looks scribbly squabbly.
Yep.
But when you take your time, you're really a very intelligent lady.
Mhm.
And you're also an observer.
Very observant. Mhm.
Your husband is too.
Mhm.
I do see you in a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
I don't see you moving out of Manchester. I mean, out of New Hampshire,
Mhm.
and I do see you moving out of Manchester.
Yeah.
Okay? And I see you like in the countryside.
Yeah, I like Manchester's okay to those out there that love Manchester, but for me,
I don't know.
I definitely would like to try a different area, I think.
We came here next month. Will be 1980. It'll be 32 years ago.
Mhm.
I love Manchester. I love the West Side.
Yeah.
I don't like what's happening in Manchester.
Yeah, there's so much right now.
And you know what? Then again, you can't blame the mayor. You can't blame the politics. You got to blame the people themselves.
Yes.
Right.
You know, whoever. Remember, you got voted in down Sturbine Country. I'm glad that Ross Terrell got voted in, and he's a great friend of mine. And there's a couple more people that are going to be serving as alder people. Now, one thing I ask them: are you serving yourself in the party, or are you serving the people?
Right.
And I don't get any comments. Mary and I are very forthfront on that stuff. You know, we really believe in honesty. I was going to run for city alderman or state rep, but I don't have time. You're running for state rep, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You know.
Not saying I'm going to get it, but I'll be
At
fine.
least you put
to
your
run.
hat in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my hat's already there up in Concord.
Is it?
Yeah, my name's already up there right now.
That's
They asked for
awesome.
my name and everything, so all I have to do is in May or June. And I already got somebody right now that's going to back me.
Well, you know I'm going to back you.
Yeah,
Even though you're not in my ward.
yeah. And so that's all. I just got to go to, I think it's City Hall where you have to sign up.
Yeah, yeah.
And
We can all, you know what's great about this country? We can be whatever we want to be
yes.
Yeah.
without worrying about whatever they have to worry about. We can be walking around the street, quack, quack, I'm a duck, look at me now.
Yeah.
You know? Or like this young man I met the other day, today, that he's a rapper. And now if you're going to, where would you get this in the other country? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
If people would stop, I don't care whether Trump, Pelosi, who, stop fighting.
Mhm.
Yes, that needs to stop. You're
And
right.
throw it in the now they want to take parts of history out of the education. That's so
You
wrong.
can't. History is there.
Yeah. I don't care who you are. History is history.
Yeah.
In my past life, I was a lieutenant colonel in the Robert E. Lee horses. I was shot.
Really, I could see that.
And then I was also an Indian guy for the French Canadian. I'd go find all the Indians You know, so I guess I'm making up for it now because I'm a true believer. You know what? I don't care where you're from, what you do, whomever college kid or whatever.
Mhm.
Be the true American that you can be.
Right.
If you can't be, shame on you.
Mhm.
You know, and that's why, like, we can all have disrespect or we can all have respect. But you know what? As long as it doesn't hurt other people,
Mhm.
and you're very conscious of that.
Yeah.
One thing I do, oh, this is exciting. When you do go back to school, I actually see you saving a young person's life. You're
Yeah.
going to be at a shopping center,
Mhm.
and this person's going to be having breathing problems, and you're going to save this person. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Cause.
You're a very kind soul.
Mhm.
You really are. And expect to do a lot of volunteer work when you get your nurse practitioner. Your husband, wherever you two go, because I actually see you doing a lot of traveling in Europe. You want to go to Europe?
Yeah, I would like to travel all over the world.
Oh, you will. You're young yet, okay?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, your mom and dad are very proud of you. Your stepdad. You
Mhm.
get along okay with him?
Mhm. Yep, we're just not super close, but you know,
That's okay.
he's
Well,
done a lot.
he's not close to people.
Yeah, he's done a lot though to help us.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what? He has no regrets.
yeah.
You know, it doesn't take a man to make a child, and takes or a woman, and takes a man or a woman to be a parent.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
And one thing I am planning on, folks, in the very near future is having a father's rights TV show. Because you know and I know that there are, in New Hampshire especially, a lot of the father's rights are violated. Well, mothers are too.
Yeah,
You know.
that's
I'll have one
both
and I have
ways.
the other one, you know. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, and it works two ways, you know. But I don't call a man a man if he can't support his own children. I'm sorry, I am. Or a woman who has them. I just don't do that. I don't, you know.
Mhm.
It's not fair to the children.
Right.
Or they come in and out of the children.
Yeah.
No, that's not fair at all.
If you're going to be a father, be a father. Don't be a father just that one day and 6 months down the line you're not.
Right.
You know, stay
And
in that
mothers,
kid's life.
Open up, and even if their day later when they support, child support, you know, don't tell them that they can't see their father. Don't. I hate it when a parent downtrodden to, oh, but your father's this, and this, or your mother's that, and that. You know, it's not fair to the kids.
Yeah. Or when they use the child as like a
Yeah,
pawn,
pawn,
you
yeah.
know.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
you
my
did
pet
this,
peeve.
so you don't get to see your daughter now.
Right.
That's sad.
I see that all the time in my office. By the way, folks, if anybody's interested in a reading out of my office, they can reach me at 603-289-4789 and 785 1684. 1684. We'll set you up with an appointment. Or you can go on my website or go to spiritualvisionary.net. That's my website. Or my email is secondvisionsbynorm@comcast.net. Or you can Facebook me.
Mhm.
I'm all around.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going to be doing a YouTube.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You want to stay for another the rest of the show? Or?
I'm probably gonna head out. I gotta
Okay.
cook dinner.
Well, thank you. What are you having?
We're gonna have sausage and potatoes.
Ooh, I like that.
You're having an English.
Yeah.
Is it Italian sausage or regular sausage?
Polish.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're
Ooh.
Polish?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, I love
Mary,
Polish
you let me
sausage.
right over.
I know.
What time is dinner?
Whenever I get home.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
we're
I wanna
gonna
thank
follow
you for
her
coming in.
Thank you for
Okay,
having
yeah.
me so much.
Stop in, and if your husband wants to come on later, let you know.
Yeah.
Stop in.
Yeah, so we can
And
learn
then
how to
your
make
friends,
sausage.
yeah. Drive careful.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye now. Wasn't that nice?
It was nice.
Yeah, I
It
enjoyed
was.
that.
It was nice.
You missed a great brunch. But I'm going to tell you about what happened. Caves is no longer welcome in my house.
Really?
He did a no. He did something in front of my son that I was not happy with. But
Yeah, yeah.
you know. So Mary, I do appreciate it, and you know, you've taken my provided the weather. I think it
Yeah,
will be.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I know it's going to be cold
Yeah.
that day.
And then you're gonna probably go get her. We'll do
Yeah,
somebody
and
with that.
Dress up warm that
Oh
day.
yeah. You know, my son is really. I never. You know, love is unconditional, isn't it?
It is. It is.
And they've been through hell and back in
Yeah.
their marriage. You know.
And you know, folks, I always said that. If you ever had a chance to go to one of their cookouts, they treat you like family. They really do, folks. They
Well-
make you part of their family.
Well, I make you
all
do the
around.
dishes.
And there's so much food there. It's unreal. I mean, you can bring dishes home. There's so
When you
much
expect you
food.
to. Yeah.
And if you leave and you're hungry afterwards, shame on you.
And Mary brings a lot of food over. We all do, don't we?
We all do.
And that's what you're supposed to
Yeah.
be. When I can never get used to it, and people come to our, like if I go to your cookout or people come to our cookout, what I'm not used to is people take your stuff back. And they might bring in ice cream and give you a small and then whatever they had left over for it, they
You put
They
it
take
in
it
a
home.
dish and take it all home, or they.
See, you and I are not
No,
like that.
no.
We want to share.
I was brought up with, like, my mother used to have order food and people coming in or whatever. And she always said, when you grow up, she said, you better put it in the back of your mind and let it stick there. Because if you entertain or go somewhere you're invited, you better make sure you bring something and it's enough for everybody. You don't run out of food.
Did you get a hold of Tammy yet, Scott?
Yeah.
Okay.
And everything. So
Yeah.
now that's always with my mother. She always said that. Don't forget,
And it's true.
and it's true. Yeah, yeah.
One of the things I'm looking at with you, Mary, I just see there's a new type of medication coming out that's going to help heal. I'm not going to tell you you're going to be
Yeah.
100% healed, but you're going to feel a hell of a lot better. And I'm looking at starting in May.
Yeah, there is one. Believe it or not, they're going to try on me. Yeah.
Do you find that like with me, you find the TV show gives you a lot of energy? It
Yeah.
makes you, I think it's a healing process. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It makes you want to do better, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It really is. Because never know from one week to another. You don't know what's going to be on your show.
Right. Like today, I was supposed to have two people on there.
Hey?
James, I was hoping James,
Yeah, I know who you mean.
what's his name, Scott?
Oliveira.
Oliveira. I was hoping
Oh,
he'd
yeah,
come on
James
there.
and Mary.
He
Yeah.
didn't call in, so he must
Yeah.
be mad at me.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, yeah, and you can make the show whatever you. That's the fun part about it.
Yeah.
Call
us and have an idea. If you got an idea, she just would make a good show, or maybe you can do it, maybe you can't. But
it is what it is.
call us and say, hey, this would be a good idea, or try it or something,
Yeah,
I'm
the
always-
staff
I'm-
here. The staff here are
everybody's
really
always-
good.
yeah.
Did you find them really good? They're very
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. And
You
we're
know.
always willing to try something.
Right. Yeah.
As long as it's legal, we'll do it. Put it that way.
Yeah. Just if you come on my show, remember this: you're not going to down somebody, badmouth
Yeah.
somebody. You're not going to. If you had Therex and you can prove whatever statement you make, then
Yes.
I will think about it. But you better damn
Yes.
well be ready.
Yeah,
And
you
I
better
am
have
not going
paper behind
right.
you that when you're
And
gonna
I am
say.
not going to end up in a lawsuit.
No, no.
Because
No.
we are responsible. For
Yes.
People.
Yeah.
You've been doing this now 3-4 years now.
Let's see. I think going on 5 years now, if I remember right.
Wow. Time to go by fast.
Yeah,
And I had to twist her arm and beat her over the head with it to get
I know.
on.
but it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
It
What do you
is.
have tomorrow?
Jim and Mary both coming
Oh,
on.
okay, so that's what
Yeah.
I was good about.
Yeah, they're coming on. We did that a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah,
so they would
yeah.
come on.
I invited
And-
Gary Hopper. Hopefully he can make it to come on.
Yeah,
It's amazing how the spirit works. Like
I
with
know,
her
huh?
coming in,
yeah,
and you.
yeah. That would be nice though, for a boyfriend to come on and
Anybody.
and
See,
tell
that's
us
what
how
I'm
to
saying,
do it.
folks.
How to
They're
make
more
stuff.
than what anybody wants to come and sit, or like right here, for instance, they're more than welcome
Yep.
to come on.
Tell us how you make, if you're out there making stuff,
Yeah,
even woodwork,
yeah.
bring your stuff on and show it to
Sure.
people what you have.
Yeah. I have a friend who plays the flute, like that, and he comes on. He's good. Everybody has some kind of talent.
Yeah,
Whether they're an artist or whether they're, and stuff like that. But anybody out there, like we didn't know she was coming up, and she came on. It worked out well.
That was nice.
So anybody that wants to pop in and say, "Hey, I want a reading done," absolutely.
pop in and say hi.
Okay.
Have
And-
a reading.
Right, and you can Facebook me and let me know. I got another lady, Alicia, is supposed to be coming on next week. We don't know, And you know the fun part of we can do it.
Yeah.
We can do it all. You
Yeah.
know. And you and I managed to go through some times.
Yeah.
You know. So Mary, what is your agenda? You said you got Paul and Mary come. I mean, James,
Jim and
yeah.
Mary coming on tomorrow.
Okay. Do you book a month ahead? Are you I've been very blessed on that. Are you,
No.
No.
It's when somebody wants to come on, they're welcome. I don't, unless someone says, well, have you got this date open? Then I'll say, sure, I'll keep that date open. If not, pop in.
Yeah, there you go. And September 12th, we're gonna be doing a second event down in Brookline, New Hampshire, and it's going to be for Healing Pod NH. And I'm looking for vendors. I'm pretty sure I got 3 or 4 readers. I think that's enough. I don't want to overread them.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for between 30 or 40 vendors. So you can Facebook me, or you can Facebook Scott, or even Mary if you have to. What
Yeah,
do you think,
get you
Mary?
on.
Okay. Any event that I do is going to be a team effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I do not make any money out of it. Okay. I did use some, so I got repaid it all back, so my price isn't clear. And one thing that I will also tell you is, did you know I was reading on Facebook, because you can't always believe everything you read on Facebook.
That's true.
But do you know the ASC, Animal Protective, what do they call ASA Society there? Did you know that only 5% of the money that is taken into that organization goes to the animals?
Yeah.
And they got money on the Caribbeans and all that.
That's wrong.
It's supposed to be
That's
going
wrong.
to the animals.
And I hate it when I see it. I think you're the same way. When I see it on Facebook, when they show these poor dogs tied to a car and they're dragging them down,
Yeah,
I delete it.
I
I
do
can't
too.
stand it.
know.
I can't stand it.
I will not watch it.
Hurting animals, and to me, please, folks. A lot of people were like, I don't want to see it. There's so many animals out there being abused.
Oh.
Stop it, please.
You know what? If you abuse an animal, how many you abuse? your
What would
children?
you do with a person? And the old saying, if you can hit an animal with your car, what are you going to do with a person? Same way.
Right. I felt bad one day. I hit a dog. Luckily, it didn't
Yeah.
get hurt. It went running. And I went chasing after it. I felt so bad. I couldn't drive for a week. Then I had this guy walking in front of my car in a blizzard weather, and I hit him, and he fell down. The police said, "You didn't hit him. He fell."
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing one time. I was coming down Pine Street, and this cat ran to get in front of me. He ran right across, and I knew I hit him, so I stopped automatically. And I called the PD. I told him I had, but the cat went into the cemetery somewhere. So I guess he was okay. I guess kind of rolled, but I felt so bad. Oh my God! And I don't want to do that.
No. A person, I shouldn't say. I don't hit anybody, but
Yeah.
I feel a little worse about hitting an animal than I would.
Yeah.
A person,
Yeah.
Yeah, like that too. So, Mary, one of the things I'm looking at, this is 2020 could be a very good year for you. I believe financially. I also believe health-wise is a big improvement coming.
Yeah.
Okay. And you deserve it, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you wanna
Last year and the year before that was pretty bad.
Health, yeah. Do you want to stay where you are?
Yes,
Okay, that's your home, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is.
Okay.
I'm tired of moving. I like where I'm at. I have excellent landlords. They really are. I can't ask for better landlords than I have. But yeah, I like it. And the cats are settled down now. When moving, the poor cats, they were losing their hair terrible. They were so upset moving and everything.
The one thing I learned when we had 5 cats one time, I learned when
Yeah, me too.
you make sure you put them in cat boxes. Don't let them run around in the car.
Yes.
Oh my God! I had
Yes.
2 cats that kept running. Thank goodness I didn't live that far away. They kept running from this area to it, and I almost had a creation. But once we managed to get them all in boxes before we got them into the
Yeah.
house, But the animals are so special.
Yeah, they're very special to me, my girls.
And Hattie, they're all your cats are all with Hattie.
Yeah.
Right?
Those were Addie's cats, except for Muffin's the only one that wasn't hers.
Muffin's yours?
Yeah, Muffin, she was the people, according to what I was told, the woman had about 10 to 15 cats. And the other ones were all younger cats. And from what I was told, yeah, they all had house, people to go to. But Muffin was older, and nobody wanted her, and she was sick. So Sue Stretch, anybody who knows Sue Stretch, she's the one that called me up and said, this kitty needs a home.
What do you do?
I couldn't have her going to, and they wanted to put it down. I can't see that. And I got her today. Come to find out, she's older than what she was. So that cat is 15, going on 16 years old this year. And they told me she was only 8 years old, and she's not.
But she's a happy cat.
She's a happy kitty. Now, when she wants something, she cries now when she wants something. She never used to. I used to tell her, you got to talk to your mama. You got to talk to me when you want something. So when she wants something, very, very little. And she'll come up and hit me with a paw. Then I'll follow her, and she looks at her dish, and I know she wants something to eat.
Big boy, he chose us.
Yeah.
He's a big boy, too.
Oh, he's
And
beautiful.
He gets so now he climbs up and lays down beside me. That chickie's got around, And animals are so heartwarming.
Yeah.
They're so.
They choose you.
Oh yeah.
They
Well, he
really
did
do.
us. He lived. He came from the Bedford Animal Shelter, and I guess the people that lived 2 houses from us had it, and the cat got out. Next thing I know, it's at our doorstep,
There you
and I
go.
believe that killer brought away. Last night we had another cat. Her name was Misty that lived down below that kept getting out. So when we lived over on South Street, that was Scat Scott all the
Oh,
way.
South Street,
And my dog would literally go out to make sure that cat was on the blanket we had out beside the door. My dog Budweiser. Remember that, Scott?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and if we'd have to go out until then we finally get the cat in. Cats won't get to know. They know where they want.
Yes, they
And
do.
they're very independent.
Oh, God, are they, huh? They got their own little mind.
The only thing I don't agree with is that you have to register your dogs and you have to make sure they have rabies shots and all
Yeah.
that. I don't know if I agree with that.
I do. Because dogs are different compared to cats. A lot of people don't let their cats out, and a lot of people shouldn't. And if that cat or dog you let out goes next to a rabid cat or another dog or even a squirrel that's rabies,
Yeah.
that cat or dog can have it. By giving them their shots, that protects them.
And then, there's a lady down outside in Milford. Her and her neighbor, what they do is they have all these cats that are feral. They'll catch them and they'll take them to have them fixed so they can't get it. And that's a good program, too.
There's a kitty over my way. You can see it was a baby kitty when I tried to get him. He's still out there. And the cat hasn't grown. He's gotten feral now, really feral. Because one minute he hears somebody coming through the back door, he takes off if he's underneath the car now.
But you'll win.
Yeah. When they moved, they left the cat behind them.
See, that's so wrong.
And
Yes.
I've been trying to get him.
They had the people with this couple who abandoned they got evicted and they locked their cat, their dog into a house. One was dead and the other one they managed to save.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Trump made it a felony for cruelty to animals.
It should be. It has to be. Like the lady that's next to me said she would take the baby cat, but the cat won't come near you. He's feral. He's really feral.
Well,
so.
the cats know the energy.
Yeah, but don't tell nobody. I've been feeding him.
All right.
I've been feeding him.
Well,
So
that's
you're
how
not
we started out
supposed to.
with Big Boy. Plus, we feed the squirrels, we feed the birds, even though the landlord gets upset about it.
I love feeding animals.
Oh, me too. We had that groundhog, or what do they call it?
Oh, those are cute.
Climb up on Scott, used to climb up on Scott's lap, and Scott would literally feed it.
Yeah.
And then one of our wonderful neighbors decided that the groundhog was in the way, so they shot it.
I can't stand people.
The only thing they can
Who
charge
does
you
that?
with if we can live was shooting a firearm in the city. They
Yeah.
can't charge you with that.
Yeah, but it's still you're shooting a living animal. when
I
they do
scared the
that.
hell out of them, though, because I told them, I said, you know what, I'm going to put a curse on you. I let them think that I had already
Yeah.
done it or whatever. I did do it, but I let them think, oh, well,
Yes.
this is what I'm going to do. And they were more nervous about that than if I had actually
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah, I've had so many comments, folks. It was, let's see if you can see it here. There you go. That Norm gave me. And with the priest on the west side, when they saw it, they go, oh my God, it's gorgeous. We know where this came from. I said, you do? She says, yeah, all you have to do is look, you know it came from the Pope.
The Pope actually blessed it before
Yeah.
he gave it to my friend.
Yeah.
It came from the Vatican, folks. And I was going to keep it, and Pierre says, no, you need to give it to someone who was worthy
See if
of
I
it.
can.
So,
Here we go.
there you go.
There you go. There's a picture of the Pope on it.
I was
And there's the color.
That was really nice of that young lady, Brittany.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it nice? Yeah, Brittany.
Brianna.
Brianna, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got it almost right.
Yeah,
Two of
yeah.
us, we got it right.
Yeah.
You know. And I hope she's going. Anybody out there, once again, folks, anybody out there that wants to come on the show, you're more than welcome to come.
Yeah,
We'll do
let's
a
see
reading
who else
on
says
you.
hi on here. Roxanne. Let's see what we got here. This is from the Vatican. It was early at 12 o'clock, 5:03, and 6 o'clock time to pray from the Vatican.
Yeah. Can't we pray every day?
Yes. I always say, thank you, Lord. Let me up. Have my breath to breathe.
Right.
You
Well, I
know?
hope they have chicken at Market Basket on the way home.
Oh, God, folks, it's so cute. She's unreal. That's my crystal baby. Oh, my God. All you have to do is say, you want your chicken. She knows the word chicken. And you want some turkey? And she hits the refrigerator. It's the cutest thing. And the last chicken she had, and she ran out, she looks at me like, really? You're letting me run out of my chicken? Are you kidding me?
They didn't have any, did they?
No, they didn't.
I was surprised, too.
I know. And the girl says, oh, we usually run out. No, they don't.
No.
No, because we've gone in there after 6:30, even 6:45, 7 o'clock, and they've had chicken there.
Yeah.
Because they made more, that's why. I mean, maybe they made just so many that day,
Yeah.
you know?
Then, and the one, the market does have good fish chowder.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I do
they
like
do.
That,
They do.
But, one of the things that I am going to be lost with it. I may have to give you a call, take me grocery shopping while Tammy's in the hospital because she can't drive for at least 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a long 2 weekends. I'm going to miss her
Yeah.
coming over. She's playing Scrabble with us.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get her. And it really was
She's the
cool.
one that has the pencil.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna move that pencil around.
Yeah, you think she's got to get together?
I know, something's going on there.
But when she gets home and she's up to it, we'll invite you to a nice Chinese food.
Yeah.
Hang Wang. Do you like Hang Wang?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Chinese
Yeah.
food.
What do you think of the Red Sox?
I think they made a mistake when they fired him.
I don't.
You know?
Because he did it to the Astros.
Yeah.
He's what they call the mastermind of doing this. And if he'll do that to the Red Sox, he did it to the Astros. What says he won't do it coming up and this year?
I actually don't see him getting another team.
No, he will. To me, he's already been back when he was with he was with somebody else too. He did it. So this ain't his first rodeo at it. So he should be taken out.
Yeah. I was just so surprised that they won the World Series, and then to go the way they did.
Yeah.
So
I
he
mean,
knew it was coming.
To me, I think it's a shame if you can't play and do it on your own without cheating. You deserve
Yeah,
to
look
get
at all these
fired.
video things they're doing.
Yeah, and I used to say when I was watching them, not only Red Sox, the Yankees too, and a lot of the
All the
others.
teams, yeah.
They used to have this iPads, and I'm going, what the heck are they doing with iPad when you're not supposed to have anything there? And you can see them, playing the reruns over.
It's sad when people have when people have to resort to that type of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, the players make enough money as it is.
Yes. Oh my God, they make millions. I like
you
to
and I
have.
could do it. Well,
I would
1/10
like
of that.
even 1% up there.
Yeah.
That's all I would want.
Think how many people that would feed.
Yes. Yes.
To me, as far as I'm concerned, they're overrated as far as paychecks
Yes,
go.
they're overpaid.
Yeah, but you know what? Isn't our fault by people supporting them by going to the games? And
Yeah.
buying us and having us sponsors and
And
stuff like
watch
that.
watch the prices go up.
Scott.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So people, and it's sad.
Yeah, it is.
Now,
I mean, now the prices where they were halfway decent, what they call the bloody nose section.
Yeah. Oh, I went to.
Now they're going to go sky high.
Yeah.
Because what happened?
I paid. This is on my honeymoon. My friend and I, we stayed at the hotel. We paid $10 for the way up top, dude. Sunburn. I got such a wicked sunburn.
I've been all over Fenway.
It's fun going there.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it is. The only part I haven't been, the family section is nice. And I've been over the bullpen area. And the other part out in right field, the other side of first base out that way, it's good, but if you're short,
It's not good.
you're not going to see nothing. Because
You
when
better-
everybody stands up, forget it. You're not going to see nothing in that
You're
area.
better off staying right at home. And watch it,
Yes. Watch it
Hey, I
come
see
down.
at the yesterday. What is it called? Sanu? The old Verizon now
Yeah.
called SNHU or whatever. It's bringing in, I think it's a rodeo or something like that.
Yeah, they come in every year. Then they have the monster trucks that should be coming in.
how the heck can they? That seems like that place would be big enough, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
it
amazing
is.
what they
Yeah.
can do, isn't it?
Yeah, they had the monster trucks come in, but I went to that one, to the monster trucks one year. It was so loud, even though I had the plugs. And the smell was terrible from those trucks. And then in between, you have these guys jumping with their motorcycles
Yeah.
and everything. And you get the smell. After a while, you really do get sick of that smell. Because like I said, I would never go back again.
No. Well, that's like, I can remember we watched, and I can understand when the team left because when my friend Bob Bontel got tickets for that night to go with him, and I'm going to tell you, it really was boring. When they said there was 7,000, if there was 1,000
Yeah.
people, they would be lucky.
Yeah.
And it's sad because, we have
Yeah.
a lot of potential with that.
Yeah, and they really they better start bringing something back, because when they had something like that, Elm Street was packed. People were buying, going out, eating, and go there maybe for hockey or whatever. And
They're making money.
we had a chance to get a football team in here, a USA team
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
And we had one that were coming out of Vegas, coming in here to play a couple of games. But it's all up to Manchester,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
didn't want it. So I'm not going to be trying anymore.
The one and the JFK has people coming in, right?
Yeah.
Shows going on. The only thing that they have the ice skating and but there's no safe place unless someone can prove me for kids like you and I to go out skating because everybody has to play hockey.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Well, JFK is for that.
yeah. And they
That's
should
for
have
anybody.
a place where kids can go skating without worrying about getting hit in the head with a
Yeah.
hockey
Well,
puck
when
or whatever.
they have days when they're not playing hockey, they open it up on a weekend for the
Do they?
people. Yeah. Yeah. It's for the public to come in. They can ice skate when it's open, and rent the skates and all that.
Yeah.
And stuff. So what
for
are
a
you gonna
city
do?
of this size, there should be a lot more activities.
Yes. You're right.
So
Yeah.
anyway, when the city this size, there should be more people interested in helping Manchester grow.
Yeah. And I don't know how true, like I said, it's only rumors now about the Fisher Cats.
They're in the contract.
Yeah, but so many years, and that's it.
No, they're till
Their
20
contract
years.
is done.
It's not
Coming
done
up
yet, is it?
pretty- Coming out. Then what would happen? We need the Fisher Cats.
Yeah.
We need something.
I can remember before they did that, they just had the shows down there, and we went to a couple of concerts
Yeah.
down there, and like that. See, that's the thing. Manchester has a lot of good potential.
Yes.
Yeah, they really do. And you need a good PR person to represent Manchester.
Yeah.
And we don't need to pay them $100,000 or $200,000 a
No.
year either.
Now, in fact, they got one now. What is he doing?
One of the
They're getting
homeless-
paid for what?
Yeah. And that's like the Homeless
I
Director
mean,
Foundation.
I got a hold of the arena football. I could have had basketball come in. People love basketball. I could have had that coming in. Then they had a what they call baseball inside baseball. I mean, there would other things would have come in to the arena, would have kept it going and everything. But if no one does anything, nobody wants to do anything here in Manchester. I'm not going to stick my neck out
No,
anymore.
it's not worth it, is it? You might want to turn it so we can see you on there. That's just me. There you go.
So
There you go.
what am I going to do? You know, I did what I can go, far as I could go. To get somebody in here to help out the
Do you
city.
think if you, we'll say like you managed to bring in the women's football, do you really think the powers that may be would appreciate it?
They probably wouldn't. They probably would take, oh, look what I brought
Unless you
in.
were some big name like Mayor Zork, or if you were some name like,
They
you know,
probably would have done. Yeah, with a big
they would
name
have been
out there.
applauded,
man.
they would have been cutting ribbons and all that.
I mean, you couldn't get any better than they would have had both. They had the women and the men arena football folks that were coming in. They wanted a contract to come in here. They would have had their USA team. Right now, where are they? They're still going around. They got 6 more games for the goal. How much do you want anybody to come in and play a game here?
And occasionally they'll have the, different singers coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, who in the heck wants to go to concert? I know I don't. A lot of people out there.
And the echo there is horrible. You know, and I got to say one thing about
How many people have money to go to something like that? I don't.
kindness and chaos. I got to say, I have a friend of mine who I've known for years and years, over 50 years ago, and he played at Roy Small. He played and did a great imitation of Roy Orbison, and he got a stroke, I guess, 15 years ago. And I got to say, it was so good to see Roy with chaos and kindness on there, and
Yeah.
to him,
Yes.
actually see him come alive
Yeah.
after all these years.
Yeah, that was
Actually,
great.
my
Those guys
ex-wife
are
was
so
a-
great.
Yeah, my ex-wife was, for years, used to take them all around, used to travel all around. That's the only thing I'm sad about,
Yeah.
is that they're not, she's not being recognized for what she did, and that's okay. But, Roy and I actually borrowed a detective car in Laconia and went for a ride around there, brought it back, didn't even know we were gone. Yeah. And, but Roy always had the makings to become a star.
Yeah.
Always had that,
But, what are you going to do?
No.
I mean, you try to get something in here and you give that person their card and you say, person to person, you'll say, give this person a call.
Right, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Last week I joined the silver sneakers
Sneakers.
through the YMCA, and I forgot to mention Ina and Georgia, to say hi because they're the receptionists at the YMCA, and they were really nice. And I'm seeing that we're at the YMCA that offer all kinds of good.
Which one do you
places.
go to? You go
Over
on.
here on Mechanic Street, the YMCA.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm going to be going to that.
Okay.
And I'm going to be using the hot, all that stuff. 'Cause my health is going to improve one way
Yeah.
or the other. When I go sometime, give me a call. We'll go across the street into that place that that guy had there about that lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Eddie and I, a few years back, we went to the one in Goffstown over there. But the water was so cold, I swear they put ice in it. But they have to. And it was so full of chlorine.
Oh, I can enjoy that.
Oh my God, the chlorine stunk so bad. And I couldn't stay long enough to say so in the water because I literally was almost stiff because I cannot be where it's cold because my body will stiffen up on me. And then I went from there into where, like a sauna, that you could sit in it.
Yeah.
That felt so good to my body. But the cold, I cannot go into the cold one anymore.
I like that they have, when I'm in, they have all kinds of activities here, so I'm going to be going there. So,
Yeah.
folks, if you have insurance like I have, would you insurance
Yeah,
cover?
I could go with Elliot
Yeah.
if I want to.
Yeah. I would tell you, take advantage of it. If your insurance is going to pay for it, because you pay enough in insurance.
Yeah, because I can go to Elliot, up to the hospital up there.
Yeah.
They have a swimming pool. They have everything up there that I can use.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Ginger, I hope you're getting a lot better. I know you and I don't agree on anything, and that's okay. But you know what? I am praying for you to find your own peace and happiness within yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you've gone through a lot of tragedy, but we will pray for you.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing that I do see is we really wake up, Manchester. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You know, follow what we can do to help. You know, don't depend on so much on your politician. Depends on yourself as well.
You're right.
Okay. Because if you're going to sit back and let the politicians run the city, then you know what? Shame on you.
Yep. If you get something, put it out there.
Don't be afraid to.
Yes, like I said to the mayor, I congratulated her on her second term. Manchester is great, but what can we do? We can make it better.
Of course.
Get together. Put your minds together.
Throw away the political bull.
Yes, let's do something about Manchester.
Yeah.
I mean, Manchester used to be booming. We got so many out there, clubs and pubs. I don't go, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I used to when I was younger. But as you get older now, like us,
Yeah.
we don't want to go into
I don't
that
want to keep
scene.
getting. They don't have that many more here in Manchester anymore either.
You know, we don't.
Well,
I don't want no part
I'm
of it.
afraid to go into a nightclub here. I'm
Yeah,
afraid
I
I'm
don't
going to get shot or
want to
whatever.
go in. I don't want to go into anything like that. But bring something back for everybody, not just for kids, not just for the teenagers, not just who want to drink their life away. Bring something back in Manchester so everybody can enjoy something.
And if you're going to have a restaurant, make it affordable for middle class people
Yes,
to go to.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because the prices now that we're going to are not really that cheap. You know, when we went to, I'm trying to think of a place, the Copper Door. That wasn't cheap.
No.
You know. Then we went down to Raymond, and I can't even think of the name of it, a tavern there, but it was expensive. I'm glad I didn't have to pay the bill.
Yeah.
And you know, what I find, like in Bedford, the prices are really high, but that's because the people that live, they feel they have to pay the prices in order
Yeah.
to do that.
Well, Bedford is like a little town by itself.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
It's an elite town, you know.
Yeah, that's for the elite who live in Bedford.
Oh, yeah. And you know what?
Telling the
If they
truth,
didn't pay
folks.
their credit card off, what would they have?
Yeah. How true.
You know. Well, this
Yeah.
actually came from a very dear friend of mine that lives in Bedford, Suzanne Bernstein.
Nice.
Okay. And I actually
You look
had-
very nice.
Thank you. I actually had two parties.
That looks good on you, that color.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
really does. It brings your color out. No.
I got that for 25 cents at the family
Really?
outfitters. Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't matter,
My
right?
jacket I got for $10.
It looks good. Oh, that nice jacket.
You know what I'm really frustrated with? It's the state and the Social Security. They keep making promises to their roommate. Oh, we're going to give you the money. We're
I
gonna
know,
give you
that
the
poor
money."
guy.
You know, and it's ridiculous.
No, it's ridiculous. It's right
You know,
what they're doing
You
there.
got to fight. You got to keep on top of everything. Okay.
Yeah, and just like the money they give you once a year, big deal.
Yeah.
I got nothing out of it.
Neither.
Nothing. They took away from me. So what good is it, Norm, that they give you raises, they call so-called raises for you, when it don't do any good?
I got a whole $10 raise.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Literally
They went into
nothing.
my insurance.
Yeah, I got nothing.
And if you live in public housing or Section 8, there goes your pay raise.
And
What's the sense of that?
for my medicine went up to, I think it's $15 now.
Wow.
My Humana It's almost $200 a month now. That's how much they took out of me
Wow.
right now.
I have Aetna.
Yeah, I'm still looking around.
Check with Aetna.
I'm still looking.
Because
Or
with that,
something
I,
else
don't,
out
I think
there.
with that I pay $3.99.
Yeah, I've checked with other places, but I like my doctors,
Yeah.
who I have.
See, that's the trouble, you know. I don't think the insurance company should have the right to tell you who you can go and see, who you can't
You're
see.
right.
I really don't.
And they
you know.
want me to, one of them wants me to go to Walgreens,
Yeah.
and what's the other one? CVS?
Yeah.
For medicine. And then I said, how about my doctors? Oh, you got to get this new doctor. That, all the ones I have to get new doctors.
Yeah.
And I'm not about, I've had my doctor, let's see, I turned almost 10 years, the one I have now.
I have a new one up in the Hitchcock Clinic called Dr. Wang, and like that. But with the medication and all that prescription stuff, I pay for the medication now $7.
Yeah, yesterday, I don't know if you caught it, but I caught Matt's show yesterday. He had a wonderful show, folks. I saw his show yesterday. It was good. I would love to have those doctors on. And Jenny, you're invited with those. You can get the doctors that you had on yesterday. And you're invited, please. See if we can get them on.
Hurry up there, Gary. We got 6 minutes here. The Honorable Mr. Gary Hopper. A strong legislative person.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Okay, so I came on. A whole bunch of stuff going on up in the legislature.
Yeah, but
Today we heard a bill, and you might disagree with me on this, but we disagree on a lot of stuff. But that's okay. It basically is a Bill of Rights for pet owners.
Yes, I heard about that one.
So basically, if this bill goes through and you're a pet owner, you can't be denied housing because you own a cat or a dog or a. Well, just
Wait a minute, no.
now hear my side of it, okay? My side is I'll give you an example. When before we had kids, my wife said we're going to stay over at my mom's house, and I was okay, but I can't stay there. They got dogs and cats. And she said, well, they got one room where the dogs and cats never go. And I said, okay, we'll try it. And within an hour, I had to leave the house. And then within 2 hours,
Yeah, that's different.
then 4 hours, I was at the emergency room. And what they do for severe asthma, because basically your lungs are so constricted, you have to force yourself to breathe. It's like most people
Yeah.
just breathe normally, they don't think about it. But when you have a severe asthma, you're actually forcing air in and out
Yeah.
constantly. And it wears on you. So after about 6 or 8 hours of that, I don't know how many hours I was suffering, I went into the ER. And what they do for asthma, especially at younger ages, is they just shoot you up with adrenaline, right? And so the doctor shoots me up with adrenaline. He goes, I says, good, I can finally go to sleep. And he says, you can't go to sleep. I just gave you adrenaline. I says, he watched me. And I passed right out. Because I struggled so long
Yeah.
and so hard to breathe that when it was finally relieved, it was just right out. And,
You know,
and so here's the problem. So yes, I understand why people want animals, but what about the landlord that has to go in to the apartment and clean up afterwards, but now can't because it'd make him sick? Or the person living next door that all of a sudden they don't have animals, but that dander flows. It's not a stationary thing. And so it's, yes, I get why people would want them, but by the same token, there are people who have severe allergies that it's going to affect too.
Yeah.
What about their right to breathe?
Right, yeah, and that's true. Well, one of the things that I agree with you on is because a lot of people, if they force this law that you have to have the pets in there, I disagree with it, and I agree with you on it because a lot of the people will bring their dog or their cat and they'll poop out in the yard and we'll pick it up, or they don't chase a cat box, and and then them having cats that can be just as with the ammonia
cats
in
are
the-
worse for me.
in
Yeah.
the- and no, I don't think a landlord should be forced to.
I mean, I could see landlords voluntarily saying, "Hey, we welcome pets,"
Yeah. But don't force
and
it on
then
us.
then somebody like me says, "Well, I'm not going to rent there because they get pets, and I'll be sick." But here's another example. Okay, so let's say
But you
everybody.
can't make that person get rid of that. Say that like me. I've had one. She's going to be 16. I have another one that's 14. My other one's going on 12.
Yeah,
Because someone comes in and has allergies. I've been there going on 5 years. I better know. Someone comes in and says, "Mary, you got to get rid of your animals." You know what I tell them?
I know. Well, that's different because now if I'm, are you renting?
Yeah.
Okay, so the neighbor, if you're renting, the landlord should say, "There's no cats in this apartment, but the lady downstairs has cats. If
You
you're
tell
allergic, you might want to look elsewhere." Because to me, if a landlord wants to rent to animals, then at least I know before I rent someplace that there might be animals.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I've gone into somebody's house. I walked into their house, and within a few minutes, probably 20 minutes, the house was clean. My lungs started reacting. I says, "Do you got animals?" She says, "Oh, we haven't had animals." I don't remember, but I don't want to exaggerate it, but we haven't had animals for a while. But we used to have a cat, and, I said, "Yeah, I got to leave," So in other words, so now I rent an apartment, and what I didn't know is they had cats. So now I
They should
can't.
tell you.
They should tell me because otherwise I can't even sleep in the same apartment that I'm paying $1,400
Yeah.
or $1,800 a month for because my asthma wouldn't let me.
Well, Non's been. I have 4 cats, and Non's been there. You don't smell
no.
cat in my
And
You don't
but
even know I got cats.
No, and that's it. And
Well,
I have
yeah, but
one
it's not
lady
the
who has-
smell;
no,
it's
see,
the dander, the
the
stuff
dander.
that's in the air.
We have a neighbor, not mention names, that has 1 cat, no, 2 cats now. I can't even see him walking by that door.
Yeah,
There's no excuse for having the cat smell.
right.
know,
Oh, I
yeah,
get that, but it's
know.
not the smell that gets me. It's the it's all the stuff that dander that's in the air. But
And I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not comfortable with the red flag garbage. I'm not comfortable with that. I feel like these people are trying to make us a communistic state.
I agree. Here's something you won't hear, I don't think, many places about. So for the audience, what a red flag bill is that I'm a neighbor of Norm's, and he's, for some reason, I'm worried about. This is how they sell it. I'm worried about Norm. I call the police. I said, "I don't know. There's something going on with Norm lately. I'm afraid for him and afraid for myself, even just walking by his apartment door, la da da." So they go in, they get an order, and they come in, they say, "Norm, we're going to have to take your guns." So they go in, search his apartment for guns, and leave him.
And I've done nothing wrong.
You have done nothing wrong, and they just denied your Second Amendment right. So what does that really do? Let's say it's absolutely true. The person that complained is absolutely right. There's something wrong with Norm. He's having this depression. He's having a bad time. So you just go in, you took away his guns, you left medication and about 24 other ways for him to kill himself, and now he's traumatized because he knows one of his neighbors is after him or is ratting on him, and he's upset anyway. So if he was at a point of almost suicide, you probably just pushed him over the edge.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, can you make it next week?
I don't know, maybe 10 minutes early. I'm getting a ride because it's dark. My
Okay.
co-host
Well,
is
you make it, 'cause
driving.
I'd like to continue this discussion. We're going to go now.
All right.
And folks, we had the Honorable Mr. Garrett, stand up, take a bow, Gary, to all my people. There you go. The Honorable Gary Hopper, Second Amendment advocate, same with John Burt and Al, what's his last name?
Baldessaro.
Baldessaro. Okay. We are the 3 of us are Trump fans. Mary
Yeah.
is it, but that's okay.
No,
we still
but-
love Mary anyway.
It doesn't matter if Republican or
But
Democrat,
folks,
you're
remember this.
everybody.
Every day, you are the winner.